Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you can hear us now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Disgusting.
Fantastic.
My voice.
Now it's off. Fuck. Do I have to do that? I don't care. I'm angry.
Sorry.
I'm already starting angry. Starting angry.
that's the energy we need. Anger.
Anger.
At this case.
Anger is
Yeah,
a
it's
gift.
most
We're falsely
convincing.
accused.
All right. By the way, speaking of which, our title today is "Do we get off?" Question.
Do we get off?
Of murder charges.
Wow. Did you tweet?
I did tweet.
Nice.
Should be tweeted. Should be live. Should be. I'm gonna check real quick. We are tweeting. We did tweet.
Nice.
Tweeting it. We tweeted. We Facebooked. We everything.
Wow.
Why don't we get started? Yeah, I put it on a story on Facebook. Okay.
I've ever looked at a Facebook story.
Yeah, but some people do, which is how my friends from high school found me here.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready?
All right.
Where we at?
Melissa,
Yeah.
where we at?
So we are in our first case still. We have gone through 3 witnesses and found out that one of them is actually a police officer, so kind of sus there. And 2 of them were paid off, coerced by the police officer to lie about someone not being at the scene of the crime, sitting with the victim, because they were involved in some sort of other undercover thing, and the police department was like, make sure they don't know that girlie was there, but we uncovered it.
Right. And why is the girly... Why did they not want the girly to be there?
I don't know. Something... I forget what the undercover thing's for.
So, the undercover hasn't been explained yet.
Right.
The reason why he's undercover has not been explained. However, the reason why they wanted to keep her a secret is because this is a high-profile case. Because the tensions between Japan and Europe are very high right now.
That's right.
And so having this be a high-profile case, they didn't want another European at the scene of the
Involved.
crime. Yeah.
Makes sense. Okay.
You
So that's
forgot
where we
about
are.
the regulation steak.
There are regulation beef steaks involved as well
Yep.
that were being eaten and caused a distraction
And
to our witnesses.
what do you remember some of the characters' names?
Oh.
We got our terrible prosecutor, Ouchie.
Yeah, okay,
Very
cool.
good.
I like it. I like that. Ouchie.
We've got...
Voiced by the one, the only Amy.
It's a great voice. I do not remember any of the other names.
Okay.
That is fair.
We had
It is a lot.
Isonosa.
That's right. Yep.
And what was the baby's name? Baby's name was
Yessa?
Yesanosa.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yep.
I don't remember the collector, the curator, or whatever his name.
His name was something.
Kurekuta.
Yeah.
Collector.
Korakuta.
I think I don't remember.
Curio.
The first name.
Yeah.
And what's the judge's name?
I don't think the judge has a
Judge.
name. I think it's just judge.
Is it
Yeah.
just judge?
Yeah, it's just judge. And then we have the 2 main characters, of which I actually don't remember their names at all.
No, I don't remember.
No matter how much we say it over and over again, there are.
You forgot, right?
Oh, yeah, right?
What? Phoenix, right?
No.
Well, there's 2 other characters. There's the mentor, which is the older man. He's at the school, and then we also forgot his daughter, who was we only had like 2 seconds of that person being around. So
Dude, they're gonna be here in like
Really?
an hour. Tyler just rolled up to the front door, so
okay,
I was shocked.
that they're gonna be here in an hour.
Yeah.
I can't believe they're done with the Magic the Gathering.
I know, is it that fast?
Yeah,
I guess
they must have
start
lost
at 5.
immediately.
Well, they're...
Oh. I mean,
Yeah.
the card shop isn't.
They're never gonna
that
watch this anyway.
long.
It's true.
This is true.
No, I showed Tyler it last time. I was like, look at Amy's voices.
Oh no.
Yeah, we all had really good voices. We
Oh,
all
no.
did great. Speaking of which, your sword, I got you the smaller one.
Thank you.
So that's now a little bit more easily to wield. I
Sweet.
tried to find you a fan.
That's what I forgot
but
this time.
I don't have one, so
okay.
you're gonna stick with
I
that.
remember
Good old-
headphones.
You did remember headphones.
I did remember headphones. Not the fan.
I can just message everybody every freaking Thursday and be like, headphones? Make sure you have headphones.
Well,
Like
see,
as soon as I
actually
wake
have
up in
to
the morning.
find headphones because when I texted you telling you that I forgot headphones, I was home.
Excuse me?
I just don't know where they are.
You were home?
Yeah, like I was well aware I could find some. I just
Oh my god.
actively chose not to.
Amazing.
Okay, shall we get started?
Uh-huh.
All right. So we were where we left off was the girl has now been brought into the courtroom, and we're on break.
Oh, they found her?
Yeah, they found her,
Okay,
They're gonna find her.
got it.
or they're going to find
That's
her.
what we're on break for.
Yeah, and then we're on break right now. So it's the 22nd November, 11:38 a.m. Supreme Court of the Judicator, defendants, antechamber 5. I think that's
me.
I think it's you.
We gotta pull out the southern accent again.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you were gonna give him a southern
Excellent
accent.
work, Ryunosuke. That was superb.
Look at that, and you got the name first try too.
Hey.
My heart was in my mouth the entire time.
It was almost unbelievable. I mean, looking at you in there, you were drenched in sweat, your eyes popping, your knees knocking, and you were grinding your teeth. It was a grim sight, but before I knew it, you'd started finding inconsistencies in the testimonies.
Was this that good?
Yeah,
You're that good.
true.
You are operating this whole first trial.
I know.
And then it's
scary.
probably you and me, and then once we get to the point where Amy doesn't remember anymore,
There you
Amy
go.
will join in.
I think you might have a natural talent for being a lawyer.
I was thinking of playing through the case. the whole
Don't
game.
you dare!
Oh,
Don't you dare!
But then it's not
No.
completed on my file.
No, I don't give a fuck if it's complete on your file. If you want it to be complete on your file, just bring your game over here and we'll just do yours
But
instead.
then it's not complete.
I don't care! We're running through the game. Forget it. It's terrifying. If I get through this, I don't ever want to see the inside of a courtroom again.
ha ha ha. Anyway, it looks like we've exposed your phantom lady at last.
Huh?
Miss Giselle Brett, a student from Great Britain, is she?
I'm gonna fuck that up so many times and say Jezebel.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to tell everyone from the start. Dr. Wilson wasn't alone. There's a young woman with him, like I've been saying all along.
Believe you.
They should now believe him just for everything.
Honestly.
Seriously.
Yes, you have, haven't you?
I might not be overly confident in the courtroom, but my powers of observation are one thing I am sure of.
Listen, I click on everything.
Exactly.
Yes, I can see that.
Got Apollo
So
Justice in
about
me.
this young gentlewoman, thanks to our detective friend, she was hastily escorted away from the scene, it seems. Did you see what happened with that?
No, I didn't see any of it. I just, like an idiot, I
just went the
fucking
gun.
picked up the gun. I was just on my way out of the restaurant myself, and then on the floor, next to Dr. Wilson's table, I noticed that there was a gun lying there on the floor.
Just picked it up, free gun.
And I... Hey, is this your gun? Can I have it? and just as I bent down and picked it up, bang!
I shot someone.
And the gun went off and I shot it. I didn't have time to think about where the sound of the gunshot had come from. The waiter ran over to me, looking white as a sheet. Well, he is coughing up blood on a regular basis. And he bundled me into some sort of pantry next to the kitchen. Excuse me?
Fast thinking by the detective, he apprehended his suspect without a moment's delay.
Yes, and because I was shut in the pantry, I have no idea what happened outside the dining area. I'm pretty sure this is you.
Ah, there you are. Well done, both of you.
Yep.
Yes.
Hey, Mickey!
Professor Mikotoba.
It's already there. Mikotoba, Miki.
Mickey? Mikael? It's Mikael Mouse.
Mikael Mouse. Well, It seems I was right. The pair of you made an outstanding team. You've exceeded my expectations, I have to say.
I didn't know we were playing Dreamlight Valley.
That fucking clip that I made of you coming up
couldn't
with a
watch
voice
it.
on the fly is so fucking funny. It's so funny.
I couldn't watch it.
And we all just die laughing. Die laughing.
Yes, it seems you planned this from the start. You arranged things so that I wouldn't be able to act as a lawyer in this trial. ...
Well, our modern country is still in its infancy. Our justice system, even more so. Which is why I firmly believe
That popcorn really did a number on my head.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
that we need to send our brightest young stars overseas to learn all they can. I wanted to avoid a situation that may have resulted in your study tour to Great Britain being cancelled.
Well, it makes no difference. Lawyer or otherwise, if I'm the kind of man who can't help his best friend avert the worst crisis of his life.
That was so thick. That was good. That's good shit right there.
I shouldn't waste everyone's time by going to study overseas anyway.
What? What are you saying, Kazuma?
Is there a reason why the plastic is in the case?
Anson rule number something 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 section C. Keep the plastic in the case.
Gotcha.
So that's your stance.
I need a tome.
Yeah, you
All these
do.
fucking dumb
You
things.
should
that I
take
do.
notes.
This one doesn't even have the sticker like the albums do.
Yeah, I know. At least for all of the albums, I cut the sticker off the album and I throw that in the packet. Because the stickers are cool, right? But the plastic doesn't need to be. No, look, it was a different part of my life, okay? That was a different time for me,
I see,
okay?
I see.
I hadn't cleaned up the 90 boxes stacked up in the back yet, okay? See the amount of trash that I have. I don't keep that trash no more.
That's good.
Except for all the trash that you see here.
Right. That's important, trash.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, who knows when I'm gonna need this?
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
Good.
I did.
I was afraid you'd feel that way.
Oh no, Mickey! Oh no! I was afraid you'd feel that way. As he sharpens his keyblade. What happened? Oh, he picks up the gun and shoots him and goes, what happened? That is literally what Rinosuke did. Kazuma.
Man. Oh, me.
Well then, it looks like it all comes down to you, young man.
To me?
Yeah, your great observational skills.
Picked up the gun. I saw it.
I saw it.
Yes! You need to prove your innocence and uncover what really took place in that restaurant. I must say, I very much want to know the truth. I want to know what happened.
What happened?
After all, I have a personal connection to this case.
Come to think of it, he said the same thing earlier this morning, didn't he? If you don't mind me asking, Professor, did you know the victim?
Yes, I did. As you were probably aware, Dr. John H. Wilson, I was a visiting professor.
Did I know the victim? I did.
And now you will tell no one.
I shot him. God, wouldn't that be a twist?
And 'twas I who invited him.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I didn't know that before.
Well, anyways, you're about to go into battle.
Shing shing.
Here's your keyblade. The victim is a university professor from Great Britain, and a well-known one at that. Naturally, our government is looking to identify and punish the culprit as quickly as possible.
But let's not forget who we're going up against. The gentlewoman whose involvement our police bureau went to extraordinary lengths to hide.
Ah!
Yes, and I'm sure the prosecution will be using every tool at their disposal to quash your case. But I have no doubt that you pair will put up a good fight, right to the last. Best of luck!
Thank you.
Now then, I need you to run an errand at the university at once. There's something I think you may need.
Of course.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're doing her voice anyway.
Good luck, Kazuma-sama.
Defendant Naruhodo. Court recess is over. Please make your way back inside the courtroom at once.
It's time. Let's get back to it, partner.
I think you changed his accent perfectly because he does the partner thing
Even
now.
though he says partner like once every
Hey,
hour.
he does it.
Let's go in there and deal a decisive blow before these old fossils know what's hit them.
Where's your sword? Bring out the sword.
Hit them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Kazuma?
So progressive, and then call each other partner already.
What?
Thank you. Really.
Yeah. What for?
Well, if you hadn't said you believed in me then, I'm fairly sure I had already been found guilty by now.
Probably. Look, I have faith in you. As a lawyer and as a friend.
Coming from you, that means a lot.
Oh, background phase.
If I'm found guilty at this trial, he's really gonna give up on his dream of studying abroad. That's the kind of true friend he is. So this isn't just my battle anymore. Whoever we're up against, we absolutely cannot afford to lose. Alright then. I'll save the thank yous for after the trial.
You can treat me to one of those sukiyaki meals I like from Yume Cafeteria on University Street.
Classic University Street, we all know about that one.
Oh, yeah.
With an extra large portion, of course.
What is sukiyaki?
Sukiyaki. Yaki means grilled. Suki.
22nd November, 12:09 p.m. Supreme Court of the Judicator, Courtroom 2. Law and order.
Bum bum.
Bum bum. The court hereby resumes the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Prosecutor Ouchi, have you managed to subpoena the witness?
It's kind of like hot pot.
Oh, but like a lot of meat. I see.
Oh, fuck, I forgot his name.
Yes, Your Excellency. Against all odds.
I remember his name. His voice.
You got it
pretty
perfect.
close, yeah.
You're perfect.
And thanks to a certain young stripling, the prosecution is now under rather painful scrutiny from the government.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
That's what
Let
it's
the
like.
government scrutinize. That's their job. It's nothing to worry about.
It's highly unlikely that good relations we forge with Great Britain will emerge from this trial unscathed. Will you still think it's nothing to worry about when the new treaty breaks down and our nation founders?
Again, terribly sorry. And fuck you.
If the friendship between our nations is really so fragile, then the treaty isn't worth the paper it's written on. You really have nothing to worry about, Ryunosuke.
What do you mean?
A secret trial, anxiety over some foreign government's opinions, a bungled investigation, missing witnesses. Is this what our nation's justice system is? Is this the Supreme Court of Japan or of England?
Shut up, you jumped up, Ricky boy.
Oh.
You and your friend have nothing of the situation our nation finds itself in.
You and your friends are dead.
You did? I got a gun.
I got
It's right there.
I picked up that gun.
By aligning ourselves with this great world power, we'll become strong. Diplomacy has never been more critical.
I'm definitely changing horse.
Doesn't matter.
Steady political maneuvering is what will secure our futures.
I won't deny that I'm no expert. I'm just a student, and one who could arguably study harder too.
Same, dude, same.
Yeah, I know. I feel that, bro. But standing here now in the Supreme Court, there's one thing I feel very strongly. The country that fails to uphold the truth in its justice system is a country with no future at all.
Oh boy.
Get fucked. Ooh.
Well said, Ryunosuke. Despite the wide-eyed look of terror.
You little brats!
Thank you, Council. This court is the pinnacle of our nation's justice system and exists solely on the pertinence of truth. That's not. There was no T in that.
Nope.
With that in mind, this trial will now resume with the next witness taking the stand. The visiting student from Great Britain, Miss Giselle Brett.
Yes. Your Excellency!
Oh, wow. They forgot seeing her?
Yeah, I know, right? They forgot her.
I guess
Technically, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't forget it.
Well, what a delight it is to welcome such a fine gentlewoman to Japan, and from such a distant land.
Okay, suck up.
Tea. Someone bring English tea. In England, no discussions take place without tea.
Okay.
Is that true?
No idea.
Could we possibly trouble you to state your name and occupation for the courts?
Why does he just look like a salesman?
Like, really scummy.
A used car salesman. Oh, fuck. Who voiced him?
I'm pretty sure that was
Was it
you that
me?
voiced him.
Ah.
So he is talking for her.
Got it.
Yeah.
I don't remember what his voice is, so... Of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga. I have been working undercover as the head waiter and... Oh!
Yes, we know that you were with me.
Inspector Hosonaga, where are your manners? In England, it's always ladies first. Is that true?
No idea. More importantly, a little earlier today, you said something to me. You said your powers of observation are the one thing you're sure of.
Oh, yes, I did, didn't I?
Yeah, your description for this amazing sight was simply a woman. Yeah. Sorry, Ryunosuke, but powers of observation aside, your powers of description are sorely lacking.
Guilty.
Don't say that in a courtroom.
Oh shit! He did it! He said it!
He's guilty!
Game over. There's actually only one case in this game. That's why they made the first case so long, is because it's just one.
So, dear lady, once again, if we may trouble you for your name and occupation, please.
Should I
Yeah?
feign her?
Oh?
Parlez-vous François, omelette du fromage, oui, oui.
She's English, not French.
Yep.
We're already speaking English.
You should try doing a Cockney accent.
Yeah.
Oh, but to say what? I don't know how to.
Do right, don't change your bar, guys.
In
it.
In it.
It's just in it over and over again.
I can't copy.
In it, in it, in it, in it, in it, in it.
In it.
Oh.
Going on
Sure.
a tour in
So
Europe.
well spoken.
Sure. Ooh.
I'm terribly sorry, dear lady, but what?
What? What is this ASMR you guys are doing?
I'm channeling Cult of the Lamb.
Or do Simlish? That's what all English people speak is Simlish.
Simlish. The lady says her name is Giselle Brett. She comes from London, England.
England.
England. She's a visiting research student currently enrolled in UMA University's medical faculty.
Oh my, what a rare treat to hear the dulcet tones of a delightful language of the British people. I'm afraid I don't understand a word you say, but it was as beautiful as a hummingbird song.
Oh yeah. As far as I can tell, the detective is translating her words faithfully enough.
Yes, I agree. Haha, you'll obviously do fine in England, Kazuma. Her English doesn't rattle you at all, does it?
Nor you. You've clearly been paying attention in your English classes, Ryunosuke.
The court thanks the beautiful lady for taking the stand. He's looking at you.
A wink.
Wink. Now, if we may trouble you to confirm something, Miss Brett. 3 days ago at the restaurant called La Carnival, a grim murder took place. The court has been led to believe that you were dining there with the victim, Dr. Wilson, at the time. Is that correct? Oui.
She says, yes.
There's a lot of words for this. This could take some time.
So even though she's studying here in Japan, she can't speak any Japanese. She'd like to apologize for disappearing from the scene. She says that she was due to make a presentation at the university, so she had to leave immediately.
Yep.
I'm sure.
Of course.
And police are totally fine with that.
Interesting. When you're the one who engineered her escape. I was just following special orders from the Bureau.
Fuck your orders, dude.
Well, now, dear lady, would you be so kind as to cast your eyes over to this photographic print? Seeing as you were so unfortunately present at the scene of the crime, could it be that your resplendent eyes caught sight of the wicked perpetrator, perhaps?
Apparently, it was very frightening and sorrowful sight.
Ah, the poo-poo.
Do you mean to say?
Yes, it would appear the lady did witness the crime. Bum, bum. The very moment when the accused, standing right there in this courtroom, shot the victim in cold blood.
Order in the court.
Did you hear that, Your Excellency? Here we have an absolutely conclusive witness statement.
Well, it looks like it's clear now. Clear who our real enemy is.
Duh. It's the dead guy! Continue to shoot him!
Boom, boom, boom!
Unfortunately, I will have to ask you to formally testify, if you please. Kindly tell the court the exact nature of this frightening and sorrowful sight you described.
Oui.
Witness testimony. A frightening and sorrowful sight.
I had arranged to meet for a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day. The professor was unable to eat, so I ordered myself only a beef steak.
This is a regulation beef steak.
After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor and they got into a fierce argument. Then, not long afterwards, the accused took the professor's gun and shot him right before my eyes. I don't carry a gun myself, so obviously I couldn't have been the culprit.
This is a condemning... Yes! No! I didn't have any kind of argument with the professor at all.
Objection! Quiet, you filthy wretch! Look at you, you black-hearted blackguard.
Blackguard.
What is that?
And look at this snow-white angel.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sure even a dark-minded scoundrel like you can imagine whose words the court is going to believe.
I hate you, dude. Ugh.
You're still making some mistakes, Randusky. You mustn't blurt out when you're goaded like that. That's a lesson you need to learn.
Oh, but he's so annoying. He says that like out loud in the courtroom theater.
Of course. I was at the scene as well.
The transcriber is like, he's so annoying.
Yeah.
I took statements from this lady and the two witnesses who testified before and reported back to the bureau. It was decided that Miss Brett was not involved, so I let her go. The testimonies of the last two witnesses were completely worthless, however. Well, even so, on the date in question, the lady was wearing the same outfit as she is today.
Oh boy.
Outfit repeater. As you can see, there is nowhere about her person where she could conceal a firearm.
Excuse me?
Are you kidding me? She could hide a whole child in there.
Yeah. And the hat could be really deep. You don't even know. It's got a fucking goose on it. I'm just saying. She got tail feathers? Yeah, there you go. I would think that she would hide a gun almost anywhere in that outfit if she wanted to.
Unless and until the precise location where the witness is to have hidden a weapon can be shown. This is moot.
There are no pockets in my outfit.
Oh, girl.
I have nowhere to hide a gun.
That's so unfortunate.
Those are the witness's own words on the matter.
I will say, though, that is like the worst thing about female clothing in general is that there's no pockets.
Yeah.
You're getting a little better.
Yeah.
Tiny bit.
Yeah. Like
Tiny
dresses are now having pockets.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
but
it's very
they
awesome.
just everything needs pockets.
Yep.
I agree.
And then you have those jeans with the fake pockets, and you're like,
Why? Why they put fake pockets in?
For the aesthetic.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not great.
I agree. That's ridiculous.
If I was allowed to lift, sorry.
If only I was allowed to lift up her dress, I could prove it.
Yeah, if only, dude. If only.
Don't think about doing anything rash, Rainosuke.
Stop being an idiot.
But
But I didn't fire the gun I picked up. There must have been another gun there that day.
You're right about that. Which means this lady was hiding a gun somewhere. Yes, that's what we have to prove now. And to do so, we will need to pull her testimony apart.
Zoom.
Oh, she's smiling.
Oh, she smirk. She's smirking.
She's smirking.
The defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, yes, Your Excellency. All right. Remember, our goal is to present evidence to break down the testimony, but there's also we can press for more information.
That's right.
So, is there anything particular that you want information on, or do you just want to press everything?
Well, I do know we need to press. I don't know anything specific we should press on.
Okay, so just do everything?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yes!
That's usually how I run, by the way, is I press everything
Okay.
before I go further.
Gotcha.
Even if I know which one it is.
Even if I know which one it is, I want to
wanna
get more
see.
information,
Okay,
yeah.
good. So it's okay to do that.
Totally,
Got it.
100%.
Got it.
The game will let you know when it's not okay to do.
Yeah, there are some things when it's if you badger the witness by asking too many questions or press too often, they'll dox you, but
Gotcha.
yeah.
Dox you.
You get docked. I don't know.
Oh, doc. I get it.
Not docs,
Yeah.
they give out your
I was
address.
wait.
After 2 p.m., in fact. Was that really quite a late lunch, isn't it?
You don't keep up with the latest fashions from Britain, do you? Late lunches are en vogue, isn't that right? No.
Yeah.
A decisive English no has quite a sting to it. Oh, the gentlewoman is currently working in the victim's research laboratory, it seems. So it was apparently a daily occurrence that they would lunch together. But on the day in question, the victim had another appointment at the clinic first.
Yes, which we can prove from the medical report card that was submitted as evidence earlier.
That's right. Miss Brett and the victim went to lunch following the victim's treatment, which is why it was so late.
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
Such wonderful logic. What a shining example of English intelligence this fine gentlewoman is.
I hope that you don't have a mark on your forehead.
I'm not hitting that hard.
So you both arrived at the restaurant. What happened next?
Don't need to read that.
Yes!
He was unable to eat, you say? And that's because he had just gotten his tooth removed at the Hata clinic, correct?
That's right.
You're supposed to actually check with the witness before answering.
Was Miss Brett aware of that fact? It seems so, yes. She heard that the professor was to have some dental treatment.
So that would mean that it was you who ate the steak pictured here. Is that right, Miss Brett?
That's right, yes. The print you have there shows the table exactly as it was left after the horrifying events.
Exactly as it was left.
Dear me, what a harrowing experience. To have traveled to a distant land on the far side of the world and be embroiled in such a tragic accident. I don't know what kind of voice I'm doing for him now. Have no fear,
No,
my
it's
dear
great.
lady. I swear I will crush the evil fiend that has subjected you to this terrible blight.
So the victim, Dr. Wilson, had nothing to eat or drink at all. That's right. Other than some carbonated water.
Just water?
Yes, the professor was unable to eat, but he had been given permission to drink water. So it appears that the diners toasted their lunch with a glass of water each.
They each raised a glass of carbonated water.
What do you think, Reno Sky, about the witness's last statement?
Well, let's take a look real quick. Okay.
There's only one glass there. And is that sparkling water? I don't even know. What does sparkling water come in?
I mean, sparkling water in Europe is normally brought in a glass like that, right?
Yeah, right?
So?
But there's still only one cup. So I would say it's important.
Okay. That last statement of yours, Miss Brett, it has profound bearing on this case.
Brown bear. well, how fascinating. Do tell us, what is this profound bearing?
The significance of the statement will become apparent when the time is right. The defense calls for the witness's last statement to be formally added to the testimony.
Well sidestepped, counsel.
Very well, Miss Brett. I kindly repeat what you just said to be added to your official testimony.
Gladly, she said.
I like how her mask
Smiles.
smiles. That was brilliant, Kazuma. I'm gonna remember that one.
Which one?
The significance will become apparent when the time is right. I could have used that phrase.
I'd hope there are some more useful tips that you're picking up from this experience than that, Reno Sky.
Like to not pick up the fucking murder weapon or gun, or don't pick up guns. You find a gun on the street, don't pick it up.
Yeah,
Swords,
don't pick it up.
though.
Sword!
Swords are
Pick
good.
that bad boy up. Clavicles. We'll just press it on this one. Yeah?
Yeah. Isn't it again the glass of carbonated water thing?
Did you just want us to like present that picture?
I don't know.
Or did you want to get more information?
We can get more info.
Okay.
Yes!
Does it work if you just present a picture? They like know
If
what
it's
to
the
do with it?
if it's the right clue, yeah. So you and the professor both drank this carbonated water, did you?
Yes. Being the waiter, I poured the 2 glasses myself. I clearly remember doing so.
Except you're actually a detective.
I am the beefsteak. That was for you, Miss Brett. The lady says that she'd heard it was not customary to eat beef here until Japan opened its doors to the world.
Yes, that is true.
What a frightful place, is the lady's opinion.
Wow.
What a fucking bitch. And I've heard that it's not customary to eat sashimi in Great Britain. Now that's frightful.
Every country has its own cuisine. As long as people have food to eat, that's what doesn't matter what it is.
True, come to think of it. The first time I tried carbonated water, it was much more of a shock than the first time I tried beef. But anyway, back to the witness's statement. Somehow I feel like there's something out of place in what she's saying.
We need to pounce on even the slightest thing now. Because you never know what might lead us to our goal. Our goal of turning this trial around.
The turnabout.
the turntables.
How the turntables. Understood, Kazuma.
After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor, and they got into a fierce argument.
So, we have this statement where you've already pointed out...
Yeah, can we show the picture?
Here, let's see. Should cheers over... Okay, yeah. Yeah, we can present the picture. You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
See what happens.
See, you can
Yes!
see that.
Oh.
I don't know if you could see that. The little icon was blinking.
Oh.
So if you get it wrong, then
We lose
Then
one?
you lose, yeah. But the music stopped, so therefore
that's
we
good.
probably got a good thing.
Good.
That's it! Let me just confirm something, please. It's to do with this photographic print. Just a short while ago, you spoke of this print showing the victim's table at the crime scene. That it was exactly as it was left.
That is correct, the lady says.
This music is sexy.
Is it?
Slap. Well, that's it. It's odd. Very odd.
Dear me. What is odd is the defense's inability to express itself.
Ugh.
Sky, what is it about the print that looks so odd to you?
Well, obviously it's the cheers.
The cheers?
Miss Brett just told us that she and the professor had cheers over glasses of water. But if that's true, then there should be 2 glasses on the table, not 1. You're quite right, Counsel. There's only 1 glass pictured there.
Objection!
Are we supposed to be impressed by this nitpicking over minutiae? What possible difference does the presence or absence of a glass make on the case?
Objection!
Objection.
Minutiae, you say? Could it be that the detective here removed the glass from the table to conceal the lady's presence? Of course not. I would never do something so reckless.
Smack. But there should have been 2 glasses at the table. Or are you gonna try and tell me that you can clink with only 1?
No. The professor just grabbed the whole bottle.
Yeah, exactly. Clink with the bottle.
You're quite right. I certainly took 2 glasses to the table.
It's me.
It's me.
Inspector, what did the lady say?
It would seem that it was Miss Brett who took the glass from the table.
Are you fucking
She's a thief.
kidding me? What?
It was all so terrifying, everything that happened. I panicked and thought I should try to hide the fact that I'd been there at all, she's saying.
Good gracious.
Sorry.
You fucking.
There, as I assured the court before, this is of no consequence at all.
Oh, please.
We must remember that this student had just murdered this bloody blah 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 lady's luncheon companion before her very eyes. Who could blame her for concealing a glass or 2 in her state of disarray?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's absurd!
Oh, really? Bam. So, do we take it that you are not going to accuse this vulnerable, young, and beautiful woman of mischief?
Oh my god.
What? No. This can't be put down to mischief.
I'd like to know exactly how the lady took the glass from the scene. It would seem that she slipped it into a small handbag she was carrying. That could also hold a gun?
Maybe.
Perhaps?
Maybe. A handbag, you say? A hamburger.
And begin.
And baguette.
Yes, Your Excellency. A small, handheld pouch commonly carried by well-to-do women in England.
So, the beautiful lady has very graciously explained how and why she removed the glass from the scene now. However, the fact remains that this glass has absolutely no bearing on the case. This student has been trying to confuse the court with logical reasoning, but in the end, it comes to nothing. Boom! No more pretentious accusations. You have wasted enough time already.
Indeed, the lady has offered a satisfactory explanation as to why she removed this glass. Kangaroo court! Kangaroo court! I think henceforth we can consider the matter to have no bearing on the case. Counsel for the defense, are you in agreement? Well, I don't know really.
If you want to pursue this matter further, you're going to need to show that it has some deeper significance.
Yes, you're right.
I hear people.
Somebody be here.
Yep.
What up, nerds?
Hey yo, welcome in.
Hey.
Oh no, you brought the wasabi.
You went inside and got the horseradish
dad.
sauce?
For his
Alright,
so
I
you
won't be so
super
mean now. I was just
I
shocked.
told my dad found the hot sauce place that we went to,
Yeah.
and he bought a whole bunch of hot sauces.
Yeah.
But then I told him about the horseradish. He's like, oh, they didn't have it. And so I was like,
Oh wait, this is the crazy stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, we're thinking you can have some for stream.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I'll have
you.
some
It's
for stream.
delicious.
Spoonful.
I'm in. Hey, I would rather have this than have the
I
fucking
have a
chip, I'll
feeling-
tell you that much.
Oh,
What?
also, here's your dinner.
It's my dinner?
It's literally all that.
No, I'm good. So,
Also, they're literally only like a chili dog place.
Oh,
So,
okay.
You get a mustard dog. You don't have ketchup.
That's fine. Yeah,
Just wanna make
I'll
sure.
be
yeah,
okay.
guys grab
Tyler's like, this is gonna be pissed.
I'll be pissed.
It's like,
Only because I didn't want you to get it wrong. It's not your fault.
Yep. Do you have ketchup?
Yeah, there's ketchup in the fridge.
There was no cheese.
yeah.
So we're like, no cheese, and they're like, okay, cool. There's relish.
It'll still be good.
You guys get some plates.
Is this Anson's gift?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the second part of your gift.
Okay.
Get some mustard only.
Do you want? Okay.
Tiny. It's really
Why don't everybody get plates?
Oh. It's a lot of mustard as well.
You never went to here with me and my parents?
No.
Is everybody still hungry?
No.
You guys can have chips. I'm not gonna eat chips.
I'm okay with the chips, thank you.
Okay.
So you'll have to eat the chips.
All right. So she took the glass away in her handbag. If there is a deeper significance here, it's
The handbag.
handbag. Wait. The lady put the glass in her handbag, you say?
Did you want to say?
Yeah. You guys want to grab a chair?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'll grab a chair.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, do try to keep up. It's already been explained to the court that all English gentlewomen carry handbags for small items.
Every one of them.
every single one.
Let me see.
Check
A little
notes.
while ago, Miss Brett stated the following. There are no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun.
And yet,
But what she forgot to mention was her handbag,
and her entire outfit.
in which it would be perfectly possible to conceal a gun.
Whee!
You're right.
Well done, partner. I had a feeling you'd pick up on that too.
You told me. What are you insinuating, you vile blackguard?
It's really very simple. The gunshot was heard when the defendant picked up the gun from the restaurant floor. As he didn't fire that gun, we can deduce there must have been another firearm at the scene. The true murder weapon, if you will.
You can't seriously be suggesting.
Inspector Hosonaga,
Yes.
did you or did you not search Miss Giselle Brett's handbag on the day of the murder?
No, sir. I did not.
As I thought. In other words, another gun, the one that actually was used to kill the professor, could have been hidden in Miss Brett's handbag.
No!
Order.
What's the meaning of this, Inspector?
The meaning of what, Professor Ouchie? Prosecutor.
Why on earth did you not have the lady open her handbag and show you the contents at the time? Thanks to your bungling incompetence, now she has to endure these uncomfortable accusations.
Brilliant work, partner. Now we have a chance to expose the real woman behind the mask.
Why not?
Excuse me?
What do you mean?
Do you not want to carry a sword?
This sword?
Yeah.
I didn't know I was allowed in the courtroom.
Look, this is Japan, okay? Like old Japan.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
Well, what a sorry situation. I forgot he was a cougher. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I remember his voice now.
He's a cougher.
Clearly, you have no faith in the police.
Huh?
Yeah, we don't. Sorry.
As I said, I
It
did
kept-
not search the lady's handbag after the shooting. Simply because it was unnecessary.
Unnecessary in what way?
I ought to thank the student lawyer, really. I have a piece of evidence here that I had completely forgotten about.
I fucking hate
welcome.
everybody who forgets about this. Fucking...
This photographic print. This print is a photograph that I thought would be prudent to take immediately after the shooting. As you can see, it clearly shows Miss Brett's handbag.
Well, I never. You can see right through to what's inside.
Convenient.
That's right. Apparently, meshwork bags like these are the height of fashion in London at the moment.
So the content is clearly visible.
Exactly. So there's no need to search the lady's handbag. If there had been a gun inside, it would have been immediately obvious.
Ah!
As you can see, there's nothing to imply Miss Brett's guilt here. Thank you for helping prove that. Naruto-san. Can't do that in that voice.
Yeah! Order. Inspector Hosonaga, you will submit that print as evidence at once.
Certainly, Your Excellency.
Photograph of the handbag has been entered into the court record. Smash.
Slam.
I think you've had a long enough to cross-examine the witness counsel.
Uh-oh.
Ah! The court has now been shown considerable evidence. Do you guys want to sit? She plenty. Okay.
The longer we stand, the funnier it gets.
Okay.
Oh my God.
It can't even see Tyler. He's too tall.
We've been. No, I want to stand because I've been sitting and playing Magic for too long.
That's fine. Yeah, you're just gonna
Exactly
you're just gonna bend.
You guys just do stretches in the background.
Yeah, just do squats, working out. As photographic print just submitted to the court record appears to have no further significance. I am satisfied that there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling.
Oh, Skidio.
Indeed. And there's only one logical conclusion. That the pathetic rookie slumped over the bench before us is the only possible perpetrator of this crime.
Fuck this guy.
No. Just when I thought I was beginning to turn things around, we were about to turn the beat around. I am in the worst situation than I was at the start. Kazuma?
I'm sorry, Ryunosuke.
Huh?
Now that the cross-examination of the witness is over, there's no way to force the trial to continue.
What? You mean this is it?
I must say, you put up quite a fight for a rookie student. But the weak are meat while the strong eat. Regulation stakes. You were wasting your time. There's no way to defeat true justice. Snap, slam. A fact you can chew on to your heart's content. From the inside of your cell.
This can't be happening! Am I really going to be found guilty of a crime I didn't commit, even though I'm dumb enough to pick up the gun?
Yeah, literally.
And Kazuma, his dream of going to study in Great Britain will slip through his fingers. Gah. Kazuma.
What?
Is there really no chance of turning the beat around in this trial?
You heard the judge. There's nothing about that last photograph the detective produced that we can contest.
Should we look at the photograph?
Yeah, we should look at that photograph. Well,
that was
it.
the wrong thing.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
Well, what's his tattoo about? What's that whole thing going on?
Oh, he's in a cult.
He does have a little tattoo, doesn't he?
Yeah. Also, why leave the glass at the scene of the crime? I'm confused about that.
Well, you mean why take the glass?
Well, she took it to hide that she was there, but then left her purse with the glass inside.
I think they took
No,
the picture before she left.
Yeah, she threw it into her bag beforehand. Yeah.
Confused. How could she throw it in her bag beforehand if the crime hadn't happened yet?
Well, this picture was taken after the crime
I see.
because this was taken by the cop
Right.
before she left.
Okay. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
So before this picture was taken, after he was murdered, she hid the glass and then put her purse down.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
so-
she might have been shuffled around and then they took pictures and stuff.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taken by Hosonaga-san after the incident had already occurred.
Okay. Which means there's no basis on which we can argue for the trial to continue.
Gah. Very well. I will now proceed immediately to the ruling.
It seems we'll be able to report to the British government on time after all.
That smug little...
Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Having considered all of the...
Yes? That's me? That's you?
Smash!
Oh, that was a smash.
Wait! Your Excellency!
That wasn't a little slap.
Ryunosuke?
I don't think you can rule on this case yet.
This amateurishness is getting tedious. When His Excellency deems that the trial is over, he gives his ruling. That That is the most basic protocol of the courtroom.
Yes!
Your Excellency, just a moment ago you said this. As the photographic print was just submitted to have no further significance, there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter, and I must make my ruling. Now, that means that if there was a problem with this evidence, some significant detail I mean, smash, then the ruling of this case at the time would be out of the question.
Objection! This blatant straw clutching. Look at this photographic print. All it shows is the handbag the gentlewoman was carrying on the day of in question of everything. There can be no problem with this evidence.
Of in all at once.
Everything everywhere. Oh, we can make little bagel bites. Sorry.
Totally, I'm down for that.
You better know what you're doing, Reno Sky.
I understand your objection, counsel. Certainly, the new evidence submitted by the detective has not undergone the court's scrutiny. However, I fail to see how we can glean any new information from this handbag.
My thoughts exactly. Really, the prosecution is becoming tired of this rookie's desperate wheezes.
Wheeze! Yes, I am desperate, but this isn't a wheeze. There's something about this photograph which just doesn't seem right. If only I could put my finger on it. Very well. I will grant the defendants one final opportunity. And this is where we hit this button, and we hit this button,
Yeah.
and we hit that one. Yep. And then we go down to 3, and we save it. Yep. There we go. Cool. Just in case we fuck up.
Yeah. Dope.
We're gonna do that a lot in the next
Yeah, that's
cases
fair.
because I have no idea what's coming.
Okay.
Huh.
What?
But be warned. But be warned
You have to smash your fist in the
that if I am unsatisfied by your response here, the trial will be over with immediate effect. Do I make myself clear? Yes, Your Excellency. So, take another look at this photograph print Inspector Hosonaga submitted before. You will identify for the court where in this print you see significant detail to which you have alluded.
What is it?
I have no idea. I still think the tattoo is weird. But
Tattoo's
you know,
weird? Is there
that's
anything
just
else that's
me.
weird here? Okay. Do you want to do the tattoo?
Sure.
Yes!
Look at this. Here. There's a very unusual mark on the victim's wrist. Oh, I messed up there. There's an unusual mark on the victim's wrist. That is true. It looks almost like a burn of some description. Yeah.
Objection!
Dear me, I was pondering what new piffle you would come out with. A burn, you say, on the victim's wrist.
On the victim's wrist, you say.
Clearly, that has nothing whatsoever to do with the magnificent lady's handbag.
Yes. That is a burn mark. You're right. Oh, you're right.
Yeah? Go on, Inspector.
The police coroner also noticed it when he was performing the post-mortem examination. It was deemed unrelated to the cause of death, so he didn't note it in his report.
What did I tell you? In any case, we have no idea when the victim suffered this burn, do we? And no possible way of knowing either.
The more I look at it, the more I find myself intrigued by the curious shape of this mark. However, as Prosecutor Auchi points out, unless a firm connection to this case has been shown, I cannot allow any further time spent on this precise detail of this burn. Pitter patter, schmitter schmatter.
Excuse me, Your Excellency. It would seem Miss Brett has a lunch appointment with the dean and other university staff. Of course she does.
Cut and run, cut and run.
She would like to know if she may be excused from the stand now.
Oh, of course, dear lady, we shan't hold you up any longer. I'm quite sure His Excellency is about to give his final ruling anyway.
What's your thinking on this, Rainy Sky? Do you believe this burn does have something to do with the case? To be
honest, I'm not really sure. But if I don't keep pushing, then it's all over. I was thinking I should keep digging and digging and, well, digging. And the hope that I might uncover something useful.
Yes, you're right.
I am?
Slim,
If we can just link that burn to the case, if we can do that, we might be able to prise this shutting door back open again.
Yeah?
just give up, Council. You can't possibly hope to do that.
Indeed, I am afraid that without evidence, I cannot allow you to pursue what is little more than conjecture.
But if we had evidence that irrefutably linked the burn to the victim's wrist to the case, then would you allow it?
I would, yes.
To tell the truth, I hadn't noticed that burn. But as soon as you pointed it out, what I did notice was the color draining from Miss Brett's face.
She's very pale.
Yeah, even more so now.
Like a goose. Really? I have to find some link between the burn and the case. This is the moment of truth. The time to find some evidence that proves what this burn really means. Smash. So then, the defense will now present the evidence to the court. The evidence that just demonstrates inextricable
There you go.
inextricable connection between the victim's burn and this trial. Do we want to look at everything?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Probably not that one.
My student ID.
Postmortem report. Anything there?
No, not that I can tell.
Anything there?
No. No.
X marks the spot.
That's where it happened.
That's where you picked up the gun.
Yup. No. Oh, it's on the plate.
Oh,
It's on the plate. Right
What?
there.
Magnifying.
Right there.
Zoom. Enhance.
Yeah.
that's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why was his hand on the plate of the thing he can't eat?
Submit it.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yes!
Yes!
Music stopped.
What's this, Council? Yet another print? Yes, Your Excellency. I believe photographic prints are an amazing invention. And when we humans look at a scene, we miss things.
Fair. But you.
But in a photograph, things we may have overlooked at the time are recorded forevermore.
Oh, do hurry up, Rookie. What are you trying to say? To inconvenience this poor lady any further would really be quite inexcusable.
Actually, we may need to stay just with a. We may need you to stay just a little longer, if you don't mind, Miss Brett. The damsel, no! The damsel, no. That was a great gasp. You see, it's very clearly visible on this other photograph. How did the victim come to have that unusually shaped burn on his wrist? The reason is recorded forevermore. What? How?
That's you?
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
Objection! You can't fool me with your little bluffs, boy. If that's your game, then let's see how it plays out. Show the court exactly what you mean. What is it in this photograph that explains the reason for the victim's burn?
The thingy on the thingy. Yeah.
The thingy on the thingy.
The
Thingy on the thingy, go!
The thingy?
Actually, the point is the metal plate the steak was served on. The plate?
Your Excellency, are you alright?
As you can see, there.
Color now.
As you can see, there's an emblem on the plate.
That's a regulation steak right there.
That's a regulation sticker.
Regulation colors on that regulation steak.
I would guess that it's some kind of sort of trademark of La Carnival. No, I did that for you
okay.
again. This emblem on the plate. And the victim's burn. Smash. Are exactly the same kind of shape. Ryunosuke.
Ryunosuke, you genius. I don't know how that proves anything. You're spot on.
Which means the victim must have suffered this burn while he was present at the restaurant. Hey, welcome home.
We've
How-
been loving your cats.
They've gotten a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
How's school?
It wiped me out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You've been out all day?
Yep. So to reward myself, I got it.
Nice.
Yep. It was
Fuck
the
yeah.
at the only taqueria that was open at like 10 at night.
Yeah. It's a long
Good.
day. I mean, you've been out all day.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes. What are we playing?
we're playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We are defending our lives at this point in time.
Yeah.
In a court of law.
May I?
What? Yeah, grab a chair.
Yeah.
Grab a chair. Come sit.
Is there a chair?
Not in this office. You'll have to grab one from the house.
Oh, got
Yeah.
it.
Make the
Okay.
guys carry one in.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I'll bring my ergonomics chair.
There you
you
go.
can do that. The other day when I was playing Cuphead,
Yeah.
she was like, "Hey, can I hang out?"
Oh.
So she came
I bet
by.
it's fun to watch though.
She came by and sat and hang
Heck
out.
yeah.
She did like her needlepoint while
No, you're
That's
good, you're
cool.
good.
yeah.
We can't know if it happened on the day in question or not. It could have just been the day before, or the day before that. It most likely happened at some other unrelated time.
Well,
Objection!
How much longer do we want to play?
that's a good question. Do you have work in the morning?
Oh yeah.
What time?
10.
What time do you want to be out of here?
I don't know. I don't have a set time.
Okay, it's currently 9:30.
I think when we blow this part open, then we should stop.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Sounds good.
That'd be a good stopping point.
Yeah.
Though maybe we should tell.
Oh yeah, we should do that again.
We might not be playing that much longer.
Sadly,
She just wants a show while she eats, I'm sure.
for sure. Prosecutor Ouchie, the chances of that are extremely slim.
Thanks.
Why?
The outline of the burn is clearly discernible. Discernible. Such a serious injury would have caused quite a commotion in the restaurant. Wouldn't you agree, Inspector Hosanaga?
Point.
I can't imagine having missed such a terrible disaster. Certainly.
But
I would say, looking at the picture of the wound, that it wasn't suffered very long ago. And although it's a particularly large burn, it's extremely well defined, as the defense just pointed out. This was no mild burn, that's for sure.
Can you be more specific, Inspector?
Well, let's see. If the plate was at around 90 degrees centigrade, a burn like that would have taken around 3 seconds.
It's inconceivable that the victim wouldn't have let out a scream of pain then.
I've been investigating at the restaurant for several weeks already, but I've not heard anyone scream at all. As the head waiter of La Carnival, I can testify to that without hesitation.
He's only been there for a handful of weeks and he's
Literally.
still the head. He's the head waiter.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Also, he said a lot of things without hesitation that have all been incorrect.
I know everything wrong.
So, like,
I don't know how trustworthy a witness you are, my dude.
But you.
Or any witnesses in any of the games.
Yeah, this is true. You're a detective, not a waiter.
The only one I believe is the killer whale and the clown. Yes, you do at one point interview a killer whale.
okay. A real one?
Yeah.
Got it. Can't wait to see that voiced.
Well, I don't know if that's in
Not
this,
in this game.
not in this game.
Got it.
There you have it. Something isn't right here. As the detective said, anyone who burnt themselves on a piping hot plate for a whole 3 seconds would scream in pain. There's no question of that.
And yet, Inspector Hosanaga never heard the professor scream. Not on that day, or any before it.
That's right, and the strange thing is, on the day he was shot, I didn't hear him cry out either.
What are you suggesting?
Well, if the professor had carelessly laid his wrist on the plate for anything like 3 seconds that day, that would be beyond careless, I think, Counsel. Then the rest of us in the restaurant, myself, Sergeant, the old antiques dealer, all of us would have, without any question, have heard him scream. Wouldn't you agree, Prosecutor Ouchie?
Yes, I suppose.
So the question is, why didn't a single person hear Dr. Wilson scream?
I almost don't believe it. Ryunosuke, do you think?
You putting it together?
No.
Can it really be true?
He shoot himself.
I never dreamt we'd have arrived at a conclusion like this, but I'm starting to think that maybe we've been led into a terrible trap.
Activated someone's trap card.
Yep. There's only one explanation I can think of to make sense of this apparent impossibility. On the day in question, when he suffered the burn on his wrist, Dr. Wilson...
Oh, he was already fucking dead, bro?
Is that what you want?
I don't know, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think he was asleep, probably.
No man could remain silent while his wrist was burning on piping hot plate for 3 whole seconds. That clearly isn't possible, apart from the one in particular situation. Counsel, are you suggesting? Yes, it's only possible if the man was already dead.
Already.
Dead. Knowing what we know now, it's the only possible explanation. Slam. When the beefsteak was brought to Dr. Wilson's table that day, the professor was already dead.
That's madness.
This is madness, madness. Order, please. Nobody singing in my courtroom. Counsel, explain this absurd notion at once. The victim was killed by gunshot.
That's right. That's absolutely right, Your Excellency. This is just some another ridiculous point by the rookie student. But clearly he has no grasp of the facts.
Objection!
No, Prosecutor Ouchie, it's you who has no grasp of the facts.
I beg your pardon.
As soon as it became apparent that the victim had suffered the burn while at the restaurant, this whole case was turned upside down. Or have you not grasped that yet? Your Excellency, the court must hear from this witness again. If it's true, as we now believe that the victim was already dead before the gunshot was heard, it's highly likely that Miss Brett knows something about it.
Incredible. I certainly didn't anticipate this twist of events. I'm so sorry to say, Miss Brett, that you will have to forget your luncheon engagement.
But Your Excellency.
The justice system in our country may be in its infancy, but rest assured all reasonable doubt must be dispelled before I am prepared to pass judgment. Thank you, Your Excellency. What was that smile?
Yes, of course. I mean, I'd be delighted to help. Especially if it helps relations between my country and yours.
What?
Miss Brett, you speak Japanese.
Oh.
This whole time is fake, bitch.
Wow.
Well, of course I do. I am studying in your country after all.
Yeah, we thought that was weird. But then why have you been speaking through an interpreter until now?
My mother tongue, the Queen's English, is the most refined and elegant language in all the world. As a gentlewoman, I try to avoid speaking in your vulgar tones as much as possible.
I mean, I always thought that
This racist bitch.
Literally.
incredibly Southern American accent is the most refined.
Oh yeah, of course. Partner.
Partner.
But it seems the men in this land possess none of the chivalrous virtues of English gentlemen. Or gentlewoman. Any gentle.
Yeah, gentle
Anything
person.
Yeah, anything gentle.
Gentle dog.
So I can see that I shall have to lower myself communicating with you all on your level.
Yo, fuck her.
Yeah.
Well, you are the epitome of true English gentlewomen. We are truly honored by this lavish consideration you so graciously afforded us.
Damn.
I see. In that case, Miss Brett, I will now ask you to testify in your own words about the events leading up to the death of this victim, Dr. Wilson.
Curtsy.
So, we're finally going to hear her own words on the matter. Things are getting interesting, Ranosuke. Woo.
Witness testimony.
Yeah,
I think we
yeah.
should save here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, are we done?
Yeah, we blew it wide open.
I don't know if we blew it wide open. Did we blow it wide open?
I mean,
Almost.
opener.
Almost.
Alright, well, we'll save it here.
This is a long one.
Oh, it's long. We're not done yet.
Yeah,
We're not
clearly.
I think we're 3/4 now.
I mean, that's pretty good. That's
I don't
more
think
than
so.
halfway.
3/4, 2/3.
I'm thinking 2/3.
You guys.
If we start earlier next week, like if we start like as soon as we
No,
get,
let's see.
as soon as you guys get here.
Next week, your guys are gone.
No,
Oh, not
it's
yet.
the week after that.
Week after that.
Let me
Okay,
see
well
if
if we
I'm-
can, it'd be great if we can finish this before you guys leave.
Next week's gonna be wild.
We can also do this on a different day.
I'm down for a different day. Except for Wednesdays.
I will be getting off at 7
Okay.
on Thursday.
What time do you have work on Friday?
I will be getting off at 7 on Friday.
Well, not getting off, getting in.
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
So next week is crazy because I'll be gone the following week. So like.
So you're booking it,
everyone's-
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be really busy.
Okay.
Next week.
Well,
But, yeah, no. 'Cause I was like the following week, but I'm out of town.
What we could also do is do a stream, like a Discord stream.
Mm.
we could. It's a little harder for me to do that
Oh, okay. Never mind.
because I'm uploading essentially to 2 different places.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
So,
That makes sense. The only day that I get off earlier is Monday, but I think Han asked if she could come stay with us Monday night.
yeah, that's fine.
So yeah.
Well, I mean, we can either just try and crank it out all on Thursday, or we can try and do 2 days. I mean, that's it. If you're not too
Yeah.
stonked, we could do like Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah,
Do shorter sessions Tuesday, Thursday.
sure. I'm down.
Again, just think it over, and if
Yeah, I
you're,
get off at the same time either way on Tuesday and Thursday, so that's fine.
because then we can just do like, I don't know, stream until 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then
Yeah.
we'll be done by the end of that week.
Right. That could work.
So
Or Saturday.
Saturday this week,
No,
or
next.
Saturday the following week.
Yeah,
So, I'm going to the
The-
zoo.
the 1st.
Oh, the 1st?
Yeah.
I do not have anything on the 1st.
After we stop streaming, we should talk about the zoo.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't see anything on the 1st.
The only thing I have to do on the 1st is start packing, which is fine. I would still have the majority of the day. I work in the morning on Saturday, and then we would be packing, and then probably have the afternoon free. So anyway, we could feel it out.
So, yeah, I guess what we could do also, if you just want to do that, is we don't have to do any stream during the week and just do it all on Saturday. Just do a longer one on Saturday.
Maybe. Yeah. I'll talk to Tyler and see how much he thinks we'll need to pack.
Yeah.
But I don't think it would take that much.
Yeah, we can all play it by ear.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Oh, we're done now.
Yay.
Well, thanks everybody for joining. We'll be back again at some point. I will make sure to tweet about it. Follow the Twitter.